Hi guys, it's Ebony, and this video is a video I told you guys I was going to do, and it's a full review on the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup. Had to read it because this name is long. But anyway, before I jump into the review, I want to show you guys my lips. How are you liking the orange lips? This is the LA Girl Lip Paint in Hot Mess that I showed you guys in my monthly favorites. I pretty much like all of the colors except for like there's one pale pink color that I didn't purchase, and but pretty much all of the colors I really like. And today I'm wearing the orange color. I just posted a picture on Instagram, so if you're not following me on Instagram, please do. All of my social media links are always in the description box. But how do you guys like this color? I wanted to do a full makeup tutorial using this color. And this is the look that I came up with, but I just didn't feel like filming it today because makeup tutorials, if you're not familiar, they are quite a beast to record and edit. They are probably the most time consuming and tedious thing to record and edit, so I have to really be in the mood to do a makeup tutorial. But anyway, that's this, and I really like it. I think it looks pretty against brown skin. What do you guys think? Alright, so on to the makeup. So I recently purchased both the makeup and foundation, the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup, the makeup and the foundation. And I'm going to start by saying that in MAC, I'm an NW45. In Revlon, I have all my makeup right here so I can do a comparison for you guys. I'm Cappuccino. And the Kat Von D Lock It Tattoo, I'm a Deep 74. So in Estee Lauder, I picked up Rich Cocoa, and it's a pretty good match. Now it is summertime, and in summertime I do get a bit tan. I would prefer it to be just a tad bit darker, but for the most part it matches well. I'm wearing it right now. I put a lot of bronzer around the perimeter of my face to kind of deepen the color a bit. So if you're seeing a little bit of redness around the perimeter, and in my contour area, that's bronzer. So, and basically if you have any foundation that's too light for you, you can always make it work by doing a little bit of contouring with a deeper color bronzer, and that'll bring back some of the color in your face. But anyway, Rich Cocoa pretty much matches, and this is the color. I'm going to put a little bit on my hand. Now, there is no pump on this. It is a bottle. You screw off the top and you pour out the liquid, which is always a drawback. I don't even know why they make makeup without a pump, because when you're pouring out makeup, more than likely you're going to pour out too much, more than what you need. Okay, so this is the color on my hand. As you can see, my hand is a little bit darker than my face, not by much, but the color on my hand is just a tad bit lighter. Once again, it is the summertime, so I am a little bit more tan than I normally am. So I'm going to pump out 3 different foundations. Okay, so this is the Estee Lauder in Rich Cocoa. This is MAC Matchmaster Foundation in 8.0, which is really a good match for me. It's just a tad bit darker than this. This is a little bit more red, it looks like. But overall, once you blend it out, this Matchmaster is going to be a little bit darker. And this is the Kat Von D Lock It Tattoo in Deep 74. So let me blend these out. With foundations, it's really hard to get the true color until you blend it all the way out. So although I'm swatching this for you to get you an idea of what it's going to look like straight out of the container, just keep in mind you really won't get what it fully looks like until you blend it all out. You put on your highlight and your contour or whatever you like to wear, and then you'll get, okay, this works or it doesn't work. But basically, this is it blended out. So this is Rich Cocoa. This is the MAC Matchmaster in 8.0. This is the Kat Von D Lock It Tattoo in Deep 74. And if I were to blend these out even further, all 3 of them would match. But I want you to be able to see the similarities in the colors, just in case you have any of these colors. Okay, now on to the specifics about this particular foundation. I originally purchased it because I needed something that would be able to last through the my whole work day. My face gets really oily, like I told you guys, so oily to the point where I'm having to blot my face several times a day, at least 4 to 5, maybe even 6 times a day to keep my oil at bay. So I wanted something that would be able to last. My MAC foundations were just not lasting, and as much as I love them and I would like to say that they're awesome, by 3 to 4 p.m. in the afternoon, it pretty much looked like I didn't have any foundation on, and not because I've been blotting, but just because with the oil and everything, it just was wearing away. With this Estee Lauder foundation, I do not have that problem. This lasts all day. It lasts all day, and it has some type of technology in there where it really locks in place. To me, it reminds me of Revlon Color Stay foundation, if you've ever used that. If you try that and you like it, it's very similar. That Color Stay kind of locks into place, whereas if you put your makeup on and you try to come back a few minutes later and rub it in some more, it's like it won't move. Very similar to this Estee Lauder, or the Estee Lauder is very similar to the Revlon Color Stay. They have that technology in there where they kind of lock in place and set in place. So this double with the powder. The powder I also got in the color Rich Cocoa, and it's also a stay in place, double wear stay in place powder makeup. This along with the powder works great to make my makeup last, and it also keeps my oil at bay for the most part. Does it eliminate my oil production or keep it from coming through my makeup 100%? No, it does not. I really don't think anything can do that. But if I couple this with a good primer and a good setting spray, I really don't have a problem with my oil. Maybe I'll have to blot once, maybe twice, but not like I was doing before. So this is the powder in Rich Cocoa. As you can see, Rich Cocoa and the powder looks a lot lighter than the foundation, but the powder, I'm wearing it today, and I just put a little bit more right here because I've had my makeup on for a few hours. I just put a little bit more right here to come on camera, and as you can see, it doesn't look ashy or anything at all. So although it looks kind of pale in the pan, it really works well on the face. It really adapts to your color. I don't know if it adapts or it just looks lighter in the pan than what it is, but this color definitely works well. Just for comparison purposes, I want to show you Rich Cocoa in the pan as compared to 2 other powder foundations that I own. Okay, so I have this Studio Fix powder foundation in NW45. Okay, that's MAC, of course. And then I have the Estee Lauder Double Wear. Alright, so as you can see, pretty close in color. This is just a tad bit darker than this, but overall it's pretty close in color. Alright, and then I want to show you what it looks like compared to NC50, which I use sometimes in the winter to just put underneath my eyes in places that I want to be a little bit lighter or highlighted. And so this is Estee Lauder Rich Cocoa. This is NC50 and MAC, and of course this is a little bit darker than this. Now, as far as the price, I should have had this prepared before I got on camera, but I'll definitely put the prices for both somewhere on the screen. But I will say, when I walked away from Estee Lauder with taxes and everything, I ended up paying like $80-something for both the foundation and the powder, which just, it's a lot. It's a lot, but at that point I was very desperate to find something that really worked well with my oily skin, so I paid the money, but to be honest, it is a lot. It's a lot for liquid, and for a liquid foundation and a powder that probably will only last you a few months if you use it every day like I do. I pretty much wear makeup every day, Monday through Friday for sure, going to work. And once again, the liquid foundation is a foundation that you pour out, so odds are you'll definitely waste some of it because you'll end up pouring out too much when you apply it every day. So that's that's a downside, but what can you expect? Certain makeup lines are going to be more expensive than others, and Estee Lauder being one of them. Do I like the foundation and the powder? I love the foundation and the powder. I actually love it more than anything I've tried thus far. Will I repurchase it? Yes, I will repurchase it. I will repurchase it, even though the price tag is hefty. Now, if it got around to a point where I ran out of these products and I needed to repurchase, but it's just not in my budget for whatever reason, I'm not going to be pulling money out of you know, where I shouldn't be pulling money from just to buy it. I will go and use something else and just block my face like I normally would. But it definitely, if it's within my budget, I will definitely purchase it again. What else can I say about this product? If you want to know sizes, the foundation is 1 fluid ounce. 1 fluid ounce compared to MAC Matchmaster, which is 1.2 fluid ounces. Kat Von D Locket Tattoo, which is 1 fluid ounce. I have a Revlon here. This is Revlon Nearly Naked, which is 1 fluid ounce. So it's pretty much the same size as any other foundation you will purchase. That's all I have to say about this particular product, but definitely if you have any questions that I didn't answer in this video, I will be more than happy to answer them for you if I can. Just leave your questions down below and I will get to them very soon, very quickly. I try to respond pretty quickly to my comments. And that's about it. Thanks for watching. I will talk to you guys again soon. Be blessed. Bye.